Hi kids, today for our lesson, we are going to be learning how to build Lego robots and do some coding with Lego robots. So the things that we're going to do today are we're going to be learning how to download the Lego extension that helps teach us how to build the robots and code them. We're going to learn to follow the steps to build robots with Legos, and we're going to practice using coding commands to program the robots. Today, the first thing you'll need to do is when this video is over is you'll click here to get the Lego app. So you'll click here and that's going to open up the Lego WeDo Education app. Right here, it will say download app or add app. Click on that. It might have you click on your name too, just to show that it's you. And once you've downloaded the program from the web store here, then you click on Launch App. Okay. It's going to open up a program that looks like this, and you can see there's a little example of some of the robots we'll be building and a picture of the coding commands that you will be using to make the robots. Click the arrow to turn the page. It just shows you a few examples here and how we will be coding the robots and programming them. And once it gets to this page, we choose Get Started. Then, to start the project, you can click right here on Classroom Projects, or you can click the plus sign. Either one takes you to a place where you can build the projects. So I'm going to click right here just to show you how to kind of get started. So I click on this area to open up the projects. And these are the choices for the robots you can build. All right. I want everybody to start their first lesson with the easiest one, the glowing snail. After you build that one, then you can choose to do a different one. All right. You can, you're going to be doing this with a partner also. So you'll have to choose which Chromebook you would like to use and share with your partner to build the robot. You'll be taking turns to build it and working together. All right. So let's all start everybody with the glowing snail. And if you finish that one, then you can choose any of these below. The last one, don't choose that one. That one requires you to use two kits together. So don't choose that one. All right. So I'm going to click on glowing snail. All right. So in this lesson, we're going to be learning how to build the snail and making a flashing light. We pick go. There's always a little story that goes with it. Max and Mia visit an aquarium. They see a rare snail. The snail sends out flashes of green light to communicate. They want to build a model of the snail. Max and Mia need your help. You click the arrow to turn the page. Start building. Use the Lego bricks to build your model. Are you ready? You click Start Building. At first, it shows you a picture of the whole robot. You don't need to start building it here. It's going to show you step by step on the next screen which block to get out and where to put it. It will be hard if you try to build it from just looking at the first picture. Okay. So when you get here, it shows you which blocks to get, like step 1, get the long black piece and the blue piece. So inside of your Lego kit, what you do is you open up the kit and the pieces that you need are inside the kit. You can only use the pieces that are in the kit that you're using. You cannot, like if you think you can't find a piece, you cannot go get the piece from somebody else's kit because then their kit will be missing the piece. The kits should have the pieces in them that you need, but if they don't, you'll have to substitute a different piece that kind of looks like the piece you need. Like for example, if you need a piece like this, you could substitute it with the same block that's just a different color. Or sometimes you can use 2 blocks to equal the block that you can't find. But you cannot go get a piece out of someone else's kit. If you absolutely need something, ask me and I'll see if I have any extra pieces in my spare parts kit. But when you're building, you and your partner will take turns. I want you to build it on the lid so that if any pieces roll away, they stay on the lid and we don't lose any pieces. I really want to have you guys try to keep all the pieces that are in the kit together so that we don't lose them. All right, so see how it goes. Step 1, get out a blue piece and a black piece. So if you're working with a partner, partner number 1 snaps the piece on, and then on the next screen, the next person takes a turn. Okay? So then it goes, step 2, get out these 2 white pieces that look like this. See, it says 2x. That means you need 2 of these. So, okay, found 1. And sometimes you got to really search in your kit and look around. Sometimes people will be like, oh, I can't find 2 of these. Sometimes you might notice that on accident, the last person who was using the kit left it connected to another piece. So sometimes keep looking, see if it's connected to a different piece and take it off. So then partner number 2 snaps on those 2 pieces. Okay. Then you go to the next screen. Partner number, the first partner now, we go back to them. It says get out. Step 3, get out 2 eyes. So it wants you to get out 2 big eyes. One, let's say you can't find the 2 big eyes. You could substitute that piece with 2 little eyes. I kept looking through my kit. At first I thought I couldn't find both eyes, and then I saw this eye was connected to this piece. So I take it off, and now I can connect the eyes to my snail. So I snap the pieces on, and then when we turn the page, the next person gets a turn. Keep taking turns back and forth. You should be watching what your partner's doing just in case they make a mistake. You can be like, hey, I don't think that piece goes there. I think it goes somewhere else. Kind of check your partner's work as they're doing it. And if you make a mistake, it's okay. You can learn from your mistakes. Sometimes when you're building something, you might find out you put a piece in the wrong place. You might have to pick the back arrow and go back to a different step to see where you went wrong. Sometimes you might have to take some of your robot apart to see what happened. That's what we do. We can learn from our mistakes. Try to problem solve and figure out what went wrong if you try it and it doesn't work or quite look right. Okay? All right, so I put on the antennas, then we go to the next step. The next person takes a turn. Get out 2 green pieces. So I snap those on, 1, and thought I had that out. All right. Oh man, I don't see another green one. So I'm just going to skip that, or I could just substitute for now with a different piece, and then never know, maybe later, maybe I'll find it. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next step. All right. It says, good job. Now it says to get out the battery pack. Now, if the batteries aren't in it, you have to put the batteries in and make sure you get them facing the right direction. So I'm going to put the batteries in my battery pack like this. Snap on the top. You kind of have to put it like a little bit like this and then slide it. It kind of snaps together. Then push the button and that light should flash. If it doesn't flash, maybe you might have your batteries in backwards. You might have to open it up. To open it up, you just push kind of this way. See? Kind of slides open like that. Okay? Snap your battery pack onto your snail. Snap. Okay? So, I got my robot built. Let's go to coding now. All right. So it says connect your Lego model to your device. You need to make sure the Bluetooth is on your Chromebook. If this little button is off, it won't work. You have to click that little Bluetooth on to make sure. And then I'm going to turn it on, hit connect. Let's see, connect. Here it is. So it should pop up right here. So I click on it. I think it went off. Okay, now I'm going to click on it. All right, see how the light turns blue? That means it's connected, all right? Also, keep your robot close to your Chromebook while you're connecting it to make sure you get yours. All right, then you just pick the X right here, and now we're going to be going to coding. So you turn the page, click the arrow. Okay. Oops, I think I clicked the arrow too many times. Back. If you accidentally click the arrow too many times, just click the back arrow right here to go back. Make the snail show a flash of green light. Create the program as shown. So the coding commands are, when the play button is pressed, light color changes. So you're going to drag this one right here up and snap it to play. Looks like I accidentally got one right here. I think I can just drag it and put it back there. Then it said to, right here, it shows what to do. Choose color number 5. You click in the box. I'm going to choose color number 5. Now I'm going to pick play and see if it makes it glow green. Let's see. Play. Oh, I did. I saw it glow green for a second. Let's pick play again. It did. All right. If you ever need to stop your program from working, you pick stop right here. All right. Turn the page. Usually it gives you an easy challenge, and then it gives you an additional challenge. Make the light flash many times. Program the snail to do other things. All right. Well, let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I could drag on the light flash button maybe a couple different times. You could do it as many times as you want. I'm going to change the color to some other colors. So I think I'll put purple. I think I'll leave that number 1 there for pink. All right, now I'm going to give it a try and see what it does. Oh yeah, it works. You can also try some of the other buttons. Now, some of these won't work with the snail. These ones go with the engine. But maybe I could try a sound. That might be fun. I think I'll try this one. See what it does. I'm not really sure what sound number 1 is going to be, but let's give it a try and find out. Oh, that's kind of cool. If you want, you can add other sounds. You can explore with some of these buttons and commands at the bottom of your screen and see what happens. All right. Then when you're done, pick the arrow. It'll say, good job. Back to lobby. And you can try, if you have time, you can try another lesson. So you could click here on classroom projects, and then you could try a different project. When it's time to clean up, by the way, so then see here, you could click cooling fan or satellite, spy robot. When it's time to clean up, you always take apart all your pieces and get them back in the kit. Check your floor, check all around your area to make sure everything gets back in the kit so we don't lose any pieces. And shut your battery pack off. You can hold it in, and I think it'll go off. Or if you can't get it to go off, just open it and close it, and that will make it go off. Get everything back in the kit, put the lid back on, and that's how you code robots. So have fun coding your robot. Remember, you're going to take turns, start with the snail, and then you can choose some other programs as well to try. Have fun.